I'm fired up. I really am fired up. Like, what I wanted. I wanted to be this pumped up. You know, when you get this pumped up, things just start going. Like, I don't know, man. I feel really good. I feel really good right now. Look at this. This is my favorite time of the day. This and first thing early in the morning. But it's are my favorite times of the day. If you want big dreams, you gotta do small things. So get pumped up today. Check out Eric Thomas real quick. Before we get started today, I want you to check out what Eric Thomas is all about. All right.
You did a couple things. We need you to come to the main office in Detroit. Our top leaders, we're going to have our top leaders. We want you to speak. Top leaders, downtown Detroit. I said, I'm there. I get there. I'm ready. You know, I got my little shirt on, my shorts. My man pulled me to the side. Mr. Thomas, can I speak with you, please? I'm like, no problem. Let's holler. What's up? He's like, well, Mr. Thomas, I need you to understand the depth of this engagement. I don't know who you worked for before, but this is next level. I was like, all right, talk to me. He was like, we're bringing off our top leaders, so they're not going to be on the phones. It means that we're going to be potentially losing thousands of dollars in that hour while we're working with you. You have to, when this is over, you have to produce. And I'm like, wow. So he said, Mr. Thomas, I just need one thing from you. I'm saying, yes, sir. Your A game. And I said, my what? He said, your A game. I said, I said, I'm sorry. I understand. You come from privilege. So you got like maybe an A, a B, and a C game. Maybe your mom, a country club, I don't know. Your father owns a company, I don't know. But where you come from, you got A, B, and C. I get it. I said, listen to me very closely. I don't know if you read my bio, but I told you my mama had me when she was 17. I ain't meet my old dude until I was 30. My father right now is 66 years old, still trying to get his GED. I don't know if you know who I am, but when I get on YouTube and I tell these kids they can do it, they watching me every Monday. I got schools in the D. They start their school on Monday morning watching me. They ain't got a daddy. They daddy in jail. They don't have a brother. Their brother's in jail. They all I got. You don't understand. My son's at Michigan State and I pay for it cash. My daughter wants to go to Harvard. You don't get it. My sister just had a baby and she ain't making no money. A game. All I got is an A game. I ain't got a B game. I ain't got a C game. When I finish, people are relying on me. Some of y'all, when you get on the field, you forgot. You forgot what it was like when you was hustling in high school playing ball, when you were in college hustling to get to this point, and now you here and you think you here because they got 6, 7 kind of meats for you over there. Yeah, I saw y'all. They got 6 different kind of meats over there. G said he got to do, some of y'all want this, he got to get that because some of y'all want that. I'm like, ooh, you ain't grinding no more. It ain't that you ain't got it. You remember the time, and be honest with me, high school maybe, college, you remember when you was like 100%, you was giving everything, every play, every down before they had a card with your name on it, before you had the jersey. You remember that? Before you got to this level, you was at that level, you was all right, and that's what makes ET. I ain't smart. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. My book is a bestseller, and I failed English 3 times in college. But the difference between me and most people is you might be sweeter than me. You might be bigger than me. You might grind. Listen to me, I don't know. You might have money. I don't know where you come from, but you will not outwork me. Every single time. I'm not in here speaking like I'm getting paid 20. Listen to me, I'm in here like I'm getting 30. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm going to take advantage of it. So y'all got to do me a favor. From now on, when you do what you do, I don't care if you practicing. I don't care if you playing yourself on a video game. You heard what I said. You put in 120% every time, or you don't put in nothing, because listen to me very closely. Today, this opportunity you have, it might not be here next year. It might not be here the year after next. It might not be here the year after that. This is the only moment you got, and you better take advantage of this particular moment. So let's talk number 2.
I'm not going to do this every day unless, of course, you guys are like, hey, make this a cooking show. I'll just cook some sort of something. Look at this. This is my down. Okay, so let's keep it real simple. My strengths, my weaknesses are the blue cheese and the croutons. I love this oriental dressing. The strengths are the fresh kale and almonds, raw almonds that you soak in water for at least 24 hours prior to. So you got the raw almonds, the kale, just a good little mix. The organic tomatoes, cucumbers, and some organic leaves or whatever this is, salad from YMA. And then something in here that I can't show you. I cannot show you what's in there because you would never guess. Well, it's another beautiful morning. I am slightly tired, a little bit more than I wish for 6:30 in the morning, but you can see the sun's rising here on my balcony, and I just want to come out here and just kind of get focused on the day and centered and grateful. I mean, gratitude is everything. And just as I just say that, that'll be the word of the day. I'll go ahead and get a note card out here in a minute and get gratitude on it, because when you're thankful, you can't be sad, you can't be pissed off, you can't be upset. When you're thankful, you're thankful. You're thankful for the sunset. You're thankful for the ability to see the waves when you wake up. You're thankful for the ability to hear the birds. You're thankful for the ability to get online and make money on the internet. I'm thankful for all these incredible things. So how can I be pissed off or upset today if I'm thankful? You wake up with gratitude. You fill your entire life with gratitude, because $100,000 is not just going to fly out of the sky. It's going to come through helping other people, being grateful, aligning my relationship with the big man. I mean, look at this. It's kind of ridiculous if you weren't grateful, right? It would be semi-ridiculous if I wasn't grateful. So I'm grateful that you're actually here watching this, because actually the views on the blog went way up, and that makes me grateful that people are hungry for this, that you're looking for this, that you're looking for a way to make more money. What is it that Steven did, or what is it that you can change and apply to your life? And today I want to show you some inside stuff, just some more things that I'm going to be doing to grow this business from the ground up. And I want to start off with some gratitude. So I come up here and I get thankful and I get clear, and I spend as much time until I'm feeling right. I don't just rush it. Like, it's not a rush process. Until you feel the gratitude, until you feel the shift in the vibrance. Like, if you woke up a little groggy, a little bummed out, a little stressed out, thinking about money, then I understand. I mean, that's exactly how I woke up. When I woke up, I'm like, gosh, my rent's 3 days late. It's the 3rd. I haven't paid my rent yet. And, oh man, so for 1 minute, like, no, hey, I'm going to the balcony, I'm going to the roof, I'm going to get grateful. I'm going to get grateful for the view. I'm going to get grateful for where I live. I'm going to get grateful for this zoo that's right here that I visualized to get me here. I'm going to be pumped up and thankful for the day. Look, I do not have any time to waste, especially not your time. And I couldn't get on the internet. I was like on and off and on and off. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go upstairs and we'll see what happens. Because I believe that if we can get online, even if it's a little windy, maybe even glare, I don't know, I can't see myself, well, you're going to have a better chance to learn more things, right? So that's the idea here is, you can see this morning I came up here and look, there's just a little bit of a glare, not a big deal. It's a beautiful day. So let's focus on getting some stuff done real quick. And every once in a while, we're going to have to come up here to hold class. If this is a class, as you will. Maybe you like this better. I don't know. Okay. So this is one of the rooms. This is something that I've noticed. First of all, look at my screen. Okay. Now, this is when you're creating things, and you're creating videos, and you're doing internet marketing. I go into PowerPoint. And I start creating things, okay? So I start putting things here and there, and I post them up around, and I'm a real visual person, so then I visualize and see it. It might not be the most time-consuming, most powerful, effective marketing, but it really does help me visualize and create things as I go. So what I use a lot of PowerPoint for is for different Facebook marketing, and now I'm using it for some video marketing. And I've noticed that, you know, when I go and make a video, and you might have had this problem before. But before I tell you this, dude, I mean, Kappa, you're on another level. Dave Des Moines, you're on another level. You guys, boom, are crushing it. Of course, there's a lot of other individuals with Big Idea Mastermind absolutely killing it. But you two dudes, you're on another level right now. I love it. It's cool that we're all connected and we're helping one another, because watching people earn you know, $7,000, $8,000 in a one day. Watching individuals get to the top 90 right now of 150,000 affiliates. Dave, that's incredible. Kappa, congratulations. I appreciate both of you. I look forward to having you on a Google Hangout to support this 100-day 100K challenge that it looks like both of you are going to be doing your own little 100-day 100K. Looks like Kappa's like on a 30-day 100K mission. That's right. We're all on another level, and I want to make sure that we do our best. So now that I got up here, looks like we got no internet again. Let's see what happens. You know, at the end of the day, as long as you can get it done, it doesn't really matter. I can't get on the internet right now. I'm having internet connection issues. Well, it looks like I'm going to be having those types of problems today, tomorrow, and the beginning of the following day. But that's not going to stop me because I'm unstoppable right now. And I want to celebrate something because I'm super pumped up about it. Yesterday, within my marketing efforts, I was able to get some momentum. Now, I didn't get any income that was already like built up, you know, from someone who'd already got started. So I actually was able yesterday, actually today, a brand new sign up. So today, September 3rd, I got a sign up, brand new. I couldn't believe it. It's Hayat, almost looks like it says hallelujah. And so I'm like, I got to sign up. No way. I'm so pumped. Earlier, I made a video downstairs, but I couldn't get on the internet. In the video, I actually had the peanut butter jar because I was so excited that I scoop of peanut butter. You know what I mean? Why not? So I want to say this. I'm pumped up that I made a brand new sale. Today is the third day, and I made a $25 monthly residual income sale. I'm super excited about that. That is the momentum that we need. I believe that they came through Facebook. I'm going to try to find out by taking their name and their email. I'm going to add them to a list, and I'm going to start some sort of 12, probably a 12 follow-up process for all my new people that I'm going to send them my own follow-ups. In addition to whatever they get from Vick, whatever they get from Big Idea Mastermind, whatever they get from Power Network, I want them to get them from me as well. Because I know that people need to engage so they can get the right understanding of really what's possible and what we're doing. So I'm going to give the best I can to each one of those individuals that are brand new to my team. And can you believe it? I mean, I'm so blessed and thankful. And after going over gratitude this morning, that not being able to get on the internet and being patient like we talked about on day one, then, you know, I was in the giving spirit and I just feel good about it. I logged in, I see I got a sale. Okay? You see how it happens? Just like that. Now we're going to find out if it came from Facebook or YouTube or from the blog. Either way, I appreciate you just looking at this and sharing. Thanks a lot. Hey, so some neighbors came cruising by. So I put it into black ops, shutdown mode, like, what's up? Making some videos. You know what I mean? We're trying to get online, okay? We're getting online. We're making money online. Now, whoops, I guess there's some sort of double video you're seeing right here. All right, so we're going to put that down. We don't need to be recording this. This can get really confusing. So I use PowerPoint a lot, and as you can see, but the big problem I'm having, you know, is you know, I'll go make videos and I don't have anyone liking them or commenting on any of the videos. So I'm making these videos and I'm like, does Google even care? Does anyone even care that I'm making these videos? I get some views, not a lot, and I get hardly any likes or comments. Well, I mean, I probably do okay, but I would like to do a lot better. You know, I would like to get 100 views, 100 comments on every one of my videos. I would like to get a minimum of 100 views in the first day. I would like to get 1,000 views in one day and 1,000 comments. But you know, you got to climb and get your audience bigger on the internet. So I have a solution. If you're dealing with the same thing and you just want to get things rock and roll on the internet, I mean, the idea is simple, that you want to get more people to view your videos. And then you want people to like and comment on your videos. So let me go over here and show you something real quick on YouTube. Okay, right here.
Now,
Just that easy. I bought it. Take me.
day one that I originally made of the 100 days, 100K challenge, I got 274 views, which is okay. And it's really cool, I mean, actually. And all these comments, okay? That's good. I mean, those comments make me pumped up. I want people to be able to find my videos. So in order to do that, I figured we'll work together. I'm going to put a link below that you can join one of our tribes. We have our blog tribe, and we have our, you can see over here on the left, video tribes, the viral video tribes, the blog tribes, and this thing right here, this jam Twitter. Yeah, you're going to want to get in these. So I'll put a link that you can get into those. Just as long as you want to absolutely crush it on the internet and you want your videos to go viral. So we're going to do that because I needed more people to see my stuff. I also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create I'm going to use a different squeeze page. I really want to start using the squeeze page right now today, creating an autoresponder, because I'm not getting a lot of leads on the other squeeze page because it's been overexposed. Not overexposed, but a lot of people have seen it that are looking at my stuff. They need to see something brand new. So I got a little link here that I'm going to go ahead and check that out. So Paul, you know, the wizard, the behind the scenes super guru guy, he's on another level. He's incredible, and this is what we got going on. So we have this new little squeeze page that we're going to put into effect right now. So I'm going to create an AWeber, and here we go again. Your startup disk is almost full all the time because I have to edit ruthlessly, like the Mac advisor is going to tell you. So take this time, listen to the Mac advisor real quick, and let me do a little bit of editing, and then we'll jump right back on this. I want to get into the squeeze page, link it up to my AWeber, and then get started on my autoresponders. All right.
What's up? We're at the Mac Mentors. Here we go.
Okay, well, I was telling Steve here about playing chess. A lot of things in life are like playing chess. When you play chess, whoever draws white starts out and is the first player. When you start out, you have tempo. Black is always responding, so white is said to have tempo.
Okay.
Until something happens in the game where black starts to force white to move. When white has to respond, then black has gained tempo.
Gain tempo.
Yeah. It also happens in volleyball. I mean, you have to score a shot before you can then serve and add scores to the scoreboard. You have to actually win a shot.
Yeah.
And so you gain tempo by having to serve.
Yeah.
And the same thing is true in chess, and the same thing is true in life. But an example of how you can use tempo in life is if you have an appointment and you're supposed to meet someone at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you're there at 15 minutes to 1 or 10 minutes to 1 and see him arrive, you have tempo.
Ah.
If he sees you arrive, he has tempo.
Ah.
So if you're chronically late, you're starting all of your meetings.
Giving everyone tempo.
You're giving them power over you by giving them the tempo of the meeting.
Boom! You heard it first. That's
on
it.
time.
Be early. Get tempo.
Yeah.
Be there early.
Yeah.
What's up? I got to make this quick, under 5 minutes, but I just finished doing day 2, and I got up, you know, and I walked over here, and I had this conversation with myself, and I said, what if I don't make money? What if I don't make money? What if I don't earn the money? Then what am I going to do? And I had this whole conversation. I started talking to myself about if I didn't make the money and I was doing this and like how tough and much of a struggle would that would be. And so I had this go down for real 3 to 5 minutes, okay? What's important is that we all do that, right? We all do that. But those of us that become ultimately successful and attract more things on a regular motion, they do something else. This is what we do from now on. When we catch ourselves talking about things that we do not want, we turn it around by talking about things that we do want, things that we do desire, things that we believe we deserve. And what I wanted to do is change the game. You got to transform your life. Look at that thing. This is just one vision board I made a while ago. You know, and then I'm looking at this vision expand. Look at this vision expand. What's really on your mind, Tahiti? 33, $1 million. Man versus limits, man versus nature, man versus doubt. It doesn't really matter what you want. It doesn't matter. This house here in Hawaii, looking at Diamond Head with the pool, I want this house. I want this house. I believe in excellence. I have drive. My passion is deep. The ocean has inspired me. I was inspired by the sea already. I have full commitment. I'm going to empower myself to make more money. I am going to be on the leadership council of the Empower Network. I am on the leadership council of the Empowered Network. I am on the leadership council of the Empowered Network. Woo! I am on that leadership council. It does feel good. And you gonna be on the leadership council too. When you catch yourself talking about something that you do not want, turn it around and start talking about something that you do want. Maybe make a video about it. Maybe put yourself out there a little bit. Maybe make things just turn right around, right in their presence, and not even stand a chance.
It's really going to blow everybody's mind with what they have rolling out this week. And so I got to ask you guys something. I want to give you guys one tip that I think is going to help you take your business to the next level, because you guys are all top 200 people, right? So first of all, give yourself a hand for getting here. You guys are leadership over power, right? So, how many of you guys want to be in the what's that mastermind called? That one? The elite, yeah? No. The mastermind council, the leadership council. How many of you guys want to be there? Leadership council. I want to give you guys, because I want to talk to you, I don't want to fire you up because you're already fired up, right? I don't want to motivate you because you're already motivated, you're here, right? But what I do want to do is I want to give you guys one tip that will help you get to the leadership council, okay? You guys okay with that? So, and the reason I want to do this here, right, and it would be more appropriate to do this here than out there in front of 6,000 people, is because I think that you guys are at the next level compared to everybody else. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're better than those people, doesn't mean that I'm better than any one of you guys and anybody in our network. Okay? It's just that we know some things that other people don't know. You guys agree? Right? That's why that you guys are here, and 5,900 whatever, 5,800 people are out there. Okay? But what's going to take you to the next level, what's going to take you to the Leadership Council of Empower? You guys ready for this? Okay. What's going to take you there, folks? I'm going to get to that in a minute. Now, here's what's going to take you guys there. It's being the leader for your group. Okay. Now, let me explain what I mean by this, because you guys are here and you're already in a leadership range. Okay. One thing that I do in my business, in my team, is that my motto is this: I don't, and don't get this wrong, okay? I wanna make sure you guys are, don't misunderstand me. But I'll just tell you straight up, okay? My intention as a leader for my group is to be the smartest person in my group. Okay? I don't mean that in a bad way or in a negative, or like I'm bad or no. I want my axe to be as sharp as possible. You understand? So if you're gonna chop a tree, I think one wise man said, if you're gonna tell me to chop a tree down, I'm gonna spend and give you like 5 hours. I'm gonna spend 4 hours sharpening my axe and then 1 hour chopping. So, folks, what's gonna take you to the next level? Okay, what's gonna take you to the next level is your decision. Okay, your decision to be the sharpest person in your group. How do you do that? is you do that through education, you do that through reading constantly, right? And you do that through associations like this and forming alliances in a way that, okay, so if you talk to somebody, if you talk to Nicole Cooper, Nicole, what's working for you on your team? Okay, how are you guys holding your group together, right? You talk to Tony Rush, how in the world do you earn $200,000 or $150,000 a month? You know, what are you doing? You know, it's fishing for those ideas, folks, and not only fish for those ideas, but implement those ideas in your business. And then what you do is you pass those ideas on to your leaders, onto your emerging leaders. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, guys, this one thing is going to take you to the Leadership Council. Okay, and the fact is, you know, Empower Network is a baby that's not even crawling yet. I said this over again. I am going to continue to say this again because right now we have been operating in just the English-speaking market, right? Picture this, okay? Picture Empower opening the doors to China, Russia, all right? Germany, France, and not only like American company going into those countries as an American company. How about going to those countries as a, you know, as a native type company, you know what I mean? Like how about going and opening the doors to China, right? And Chinese people being able to go through funnels in Chinese, in their fluent language, in their native language, right? Getting accepted payments in their currency and stuff like that, okay? Guys, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Okay, so what you see so far, and you think that, you know, you got here that, you know, somebody might think that Empower is getting saturated and things like that. Man, that's just stupid to say. You know, it's just flat out stupid, you know? And so I don't want you to be that person who's going to say that, right? Don't be, I just got to tell you straight up, don't be stupid, don't say that kind of stuff, right? Educate. Folks, I love you, okay? And we're all one big family here, but you know, when I talk to my family members, when I talk to my team members, all right? We got some cool, anybody from my team here? We got Paul Barroso, we got a few people, yeah? When I talk to my team guys, I don't tell them what they want to hear. You know, I don't care. You know, I tell them like it is. And I say, man, if you're complaining, you're stupid. You know? That's how it is, right? But guys, I know that every one of you, okay, every one of you guys can be earning $100,000 a month easy, okay? With what's coming up here, with the new platform they're rolling out this weekend, I don't want to be anywhere else. I mean, I don't want to be anywhere else. You know, this is what I want to do. And so I'm fired up. I'm fired up about this weekend. This weekend, folks, people are going to be looking at you. Your team members, right, are going to be looking at you to see what you do, right? What you do this weekend. So, you know, if you're going to be out there in the hallway, you know, wandering around, going to the restrooms and taking 10 minutes and this and that, your team members are going to be looking at you as a leader because you are a leader, right? And they're going to be looking at you, and guess what? Whatever you do at the events, that's exactly what they will do. Okay? Maybe not right away, but that's you're going to plant their seeds. You're going to plant the seeds in their mind, right? So, you know, if we all just make a decision, think about this. Picture this with me, right? What if we all made a decision to be the freaking absolute best versions of ourselves possible? Okay? Just think about this. 200 of you, all 200 of us, okay? The absolute best that we can be, and set an example for our team. And then what we know, transfer our knowledge and our passion and our motivation for this thing, transfer that to our team members. What do you think is going to do for your business? You know what I'm talking about? That's going to explode your business. That's going to make you, you know, $300,000 a month, $1 million a month. It's possible because we're just getting started. Guys, I am done. I'm fired up. And with that being said, I want to bring on stage here Mr. Jedi.
On the front, in front of this wave that's, you know, that's already hitting the internet. And so smart marketers positioning themselves, and we're going to be in that smart marketers category. We're going to position ourselves as a group together. So first thing what we have been doing is I'm going to put this up on the bottom here for you guys. If you guys have not opted in to our mobile platform for as far as updates and things like that. Now we'll never promote anything to you via that. I mean, it's all members only, and what we're doing is we're creating this inner circle for those of you guys who will want to test this idea first. All right. So before we open this up and say, okay, everybody in Big Idea Mastermind, all 14,000 of you guys, go out there and start, you know, and just set up your campaigns via mobile. We are going to start with like from an insider circle, right, and then we're going to expand outward. All right. And so how that's going to work with the insider circle thing is this. We're going to start with people who are who have opted into our mobile updates so that we can communicate with you guys through mobile. We can get your feedback. We can get, you know, this thing tweaked. And then we're going to kind of expand from there. Okay, so if you want to be the first ones, here's how to opt into that mobile thingy right here. I'm going to put this right below this slide here for you in just a second here. Chat with somebody, you know, your family member, and you know, and there's a cool metaphor, a cool story you want to share, maybe a story of inspiration that has nothing to do with business. Folks, share that with your subscribers, right? Because people connect to that stuff. All right, you don't want to be the guy who's always pushing business, business, business. Okay, I'll disable the comments in a moment, you guys. Okay, I'll disable the comments in a moment. I want to show you something else, though. Okay, give me one sec here. I want to show you something else here real quick before I turn down the comments. And people who are earning money, it will literally triple their income in overnight. I mean, literally overnight. Okay. And people who are, you know, who are not making money, and I'm talking about people who don't have downlines yet and things like that, right? Those people will be, well, it's going to stay the same for them, all right? So people who are, you know, at least 10,000 per month, okay, their income is going to triple. So my intention between now and, you know, the end of the month, all right, and especially before October 31st, okay, is I want to, I'm going to do everything from my side, folks, to help as many of you get to $10,000 per month in income residually. All right, I'm talking about residually. Okay, how we're gonna do that? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, how can we, you know, how can I help you guys so that number one, it's easy, number two, it's duplicatable, and number three, so that you can later, you know, duplicate that with your team. Because it's one thing for you to make money, but it's a totally different thing when you actually help your team members make money. Okay. And so we wanted to create something that would be duplicatable, replicatable, and something that would, again, elevate our game as a team. Okay, I don't, you know, it's not Vick's thing. It's not just, you know, it's us. It's you guys. All right. And so, first of all, I want to make sure that you guys understand what, you know, in my opinion, from my perspective, what I think would be essential. All right, for you to be able to capitalize on this whole thing. In a major way, all right? First of all is you have to, again, I spoke about this a little bit on the last webinar, okay? And I told you guys that what you're doing is you're selling your passion. You are selling your energy. You are selling, you know, that thing that's burning inside of you. When you think about your business, you know, what, you know, the feelings that you have about it, you know, how you feel about this business, how you feel about what you do, how you feel about, you know, the big idea and power network is exactly what your prospects are going to feel. All right, my friends, it's very, very, very important. Most marketers don't know this. They don't want to understand this. They don't want to, you know, they don't even want to talk about it because they think, well, it's just the traffic, is just this, that. No, it's not. It's not how it works, right? And that's why we put so much emphasis on you getting emotionally connected to the, you know, to the why do you want to do this? Why do you want to get to 10,000 per month? You know, why do you want to win this challenge, right? Why do you want to be a part of that group of people who are going to go and take the challenge that we're going to announce? And you guys will go out there and you will crush it, and you will be on the other side, and you will be one of those people who made it. All right, quote unquote, made it. And again, if you only get to 5,000 per month or 8,000 or 7,000 per month, of course, it's still awesome. It's still life-changing income to a lot of people, right? But what if you said, okay, I'm going to do no matter, you know, how difficult it may be, no matter what I need, you know, what hurdles I need to jump over, I'm just gonna do it. You know, I'm just gonna do it no matter what. All right. I'm just gonna set it. You know, I started this thing called P90X. You know, and I'm like, I thought I was in shape, okay. You know what I mean? I mean, I would go to the gym, you know, once in a while, and I would, you know, work out and run like 2 miles. Sometimes, you know, Paul Leferenko and I, you know, we live in the same city. Sometimes we just, you know, we would go to the gym and we would run for a couple miles or whatever, you know, 3 miles, and you know, you think like, you know, yeah, I'm in shape, whatever, right? But dude, I just started this P90X thing, and that thing is crazy hard. You know, it's difficult. But you know what that guy's saying, and this is like, I listened to that, and I relate it to business in so many ways, because yes, it's difficult. Yes, you got to push yourself, but you know what he says? He says, listen, your body will follow your mind. Your body will follow your mind. All right? So, you don't listen to your body when you do that stuff. Because if you're going to listen to your body, especially in the beginning, you're hosed. All right? In business, folks, your income will follow your mind. Your income will follow your passion. All right? So whatever that thing that's burning, that thing that you would do no matter what, even if you didn't get paid for it, you know what I mean? That desire of yours to make a bigger difference. Maybe it's for your family. Hang on to that. You want to have something that you want to grab onto, right? And you want to grab onto really, really tight, and don't let it go no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. All right. No matter what your relatives are telling you. No matter what your people on the internet are going to tell you. No matter what your subscribers may tell you. Right. No matter how difficult it may seem, if you just hang on to that, there's going to be a time to where you might come to this place to where you will feel like there is no way you can move forward. There is no way you can take another step forward, right? You will reach that point in your business. It happened to me, guys. It happens to virtually everybody. Okay, there's going to come a time. If you didn't experience that yet, you probably will. Okay, there's going to come a time to where you're going to be this close to a breakthrough. Okay. I'm telling you, about this close to a breakthrough, a major breakthrough in your life, in your business, okay? But you know what? Right at about that time, you will feel like you just absolutely cannot take another step forward. You will feel like, if you just do this for another day, something terrible is going to happen, and you're going to be like, everything's going to crash or whatever the thing is, right? But knowing that, it's awareness. It's awareness. Knowing that once you pass through that, right? When the thing tips over, it's like, all of a sudden, when you drive a stick shift, you're in the first gear or second gear, and you let's say you go in a second gear, and for those of you guys who drive stick shift, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You get to a certain speed, right? And the car starts to roar like crazy, and you have to shift, right? But that's similar. Something similar happens to your business, right? You get to a certain speed, you get to a certain momentum, you get to a certain excitement in your business, right? But you're not shifting yet, right? But when you shift, all of a sudden, engine goes slower, right? And you go faster. Same thing happens in your business, and it happens over and over and over again. It happens when you go from zero to about your first $1,000 a month, right? To when you're like, okay, I got it. I can understand how I did that, right? And I can feel when you talk to people, you get a little bit more comfortable talking to people. You get a little bit comfortable writing emails. You start being yourself a little bit, right? When you're shooting your videos, you're gonna, you feel like, well, I can be myself now, right? I don't have to pretend. I don't have to raise my voice all the way up there, right? When I'm talking, you just be who you are. And people connect with you on that level. People connect with you when you are just being yourself, right? When you're not trying to pretend to be somebody you're not, and that's when you shift gears, and that's when you start going a little bit faster, and then, you don't have to work as hard, right? And then you get to a certain, maybe 5,000 or so. Again, something similar is going to happen, okay? But folks, what I'm trying to tell you is that don't give up. Okay, I'm telling you, don't give up, because I was this close when I got started. I was this close to saying, I'm just gonna quit. Okay, but then I had something I held on to. I had something I could kind of grasp onto, and said, no matter what, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna die trying. Folks, when you are in that mindset, you will make it no matter what. You will make it inevitable. Okay, it happens to everybody, and it's just being aware of that thing is gonna help you get past through that. Okay, if you don't know that, right, you're gonna come to the point to where you're like, I can't move I can't move forward, and you're gonna stop. So let me regardless of how big it is, regardless of how impossible it may seem to you right now, you can get it. Okay, if you just stick to it, folks. If I can do it, if other people can do it, there is no excuse for you. There is no excuse for you. Okay, you can do it. Question is will you?
Family. And you got a lot of attributes too.
Thanks, Mom.
Anyway, well, I love you.
I love you too.
Talk to you later.
Hey, thanks for showing me this incredible place. It's so cool.
You're welcome.
For real. I mean, I'm standing here in my living room, just busting a quick little video out of day 3 life of the internet marketer. That would be awesome.
Anyway, well, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, love you too.
Bye.
I don't know why. That's hurt. This computer is weighing on my hand a little bit. Just a little bit over a minute holding your computer. Did you ever really think about that? You could do like computer exercises, like computer lifts. You know? I bet if you did that like about 15 times, your arm would be, you'd be feeling, I mean, you could be feeling it. I don't want to get you sick, but if you're ever thinking, oh, look, that's a laptop, I can't hit the weights. I mean, do a couple of these, for real. Have you ever done one of those? I know most people don't like, oh, I'm not going to do that with my computer. What if I drop it? You know, and I understand. Be careful with your computers. They are your offices, so you got to be careful with them. You got to make sure that they are able to work for you. 1, 2. Alright, so what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna earn $100,000 in 100 days by helping 100 people earn $1,000. Making money online, showing them that results are not typical. If you have no weights, you can use your laptop. You have to work hard on yourself, and you can move mountains. If you want to be one of the 1,000 people, continue to follow this. We're going to teach you magnetic organic marketing. Mom marketing. You just heard it. She was on the line. Mom marketing. Magnetic organic marketing. See you tomorrow. This was day 3. It's a wrap. If you didn't know, I begin the day at 6 p.m. East or Hawaiian Standard Time, and I end the day right about now, which is about 4:30. So 5:59. The day's ended. This is live on that day. You know, that's the plan that I'm gonna shoot for. So you when you begin watching the video tomorrow, you begin right what I'm about to start doing. I'm gonna do a couple things right now, and that's what you're gonna be watching tomorrow. I gotta make more than one sale for $25 if I want to be able to earn $100,000 in 97 more days. So it's time to ramp things up, get a squeeze page going. I tried to log in and get an AWeber account, but it didn't work. I have my debit card, I put it through. It didn't work. Alright. So we're going to do it tomorrow, and we're going to get magnetic organic marketing going down. Stephen Munson, aloha, life of the internet marketer.